Hi there folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to band practice. This is a safe space in which we awesome, where I'm just playing Ace Academy, and something, me and Mayu started a band, I think. I'll remove some of the clutter in the corner of the room and set up a long table with chairs in the middle of the room for us to sit. This is the judge's table. Right. We're trying to get a new singer or something. Mayu sits at the table while I poke my head out into the hall. Well, the first audition, please enter this room. This room. As I return to my seat, a short student, he's real tall, with slick back hair. He also doesn't have that's forward hair. Is this Bizarro World? He's changed out of his uniform and his shirt hangs loosely over his small frame. I squint to get a better look and notice his shirt is decorated with all different types of footwear. It's a weird shirt to have. This is going to be interesting. Mayu's brow is furrowed as she wears a hesitant smile. I guess that seems more neutral. Everything is wrong! She seems just as apprehensive as I am. Hello, what's your name? What's your name, dude? Oh wait, no. What? I can't do Buford Tainer. The boy wears a goofy grin. Hi, I'm Bill Hank. What are you going to sing today?
City humps.
Okay. Mary and I glance at each other. This is a popular song back when we were kids. I nod. Whenever you're ready. Bill flashes us another lopsided grin as he belts out a tune. He begins to bounce his knee and stiffly jerk his hips from side to side. He's doing a jig. He sings in a monotone and his cadence feels almost robotic. Perfect to strange dancing, he reminds me of someone gaining use of their limbs for the first time. That's over Mayu, who has a forced smile frozen in on her face. Doesn't seem forced, but then again, that might actually just be my autism stopping me from realizing based on social cues. Which could apply to all facial expressions thus far. Her eyes seem almost panicked. Again, that doesn't look it to me. Finally, he finishes and waits expectantly for our feedback. Has he got spirit? Yoda, my boy, my man, my dog. My dog, my dog can sing better than that. At least he got spirit. I put on my most comforting smile. I want to be nice while I tell him he's fucking terrible. Thanks for coming out. Bill continues to stare at me as if expecting more. You had a great passion in your performance. Stares stoically as I give him my feedback, then looks expectantly at Mayu. She fidgets under his gaze as she tries to find something to say.
Well, it was... You were very brave to sing in front of us, and I think it's great that you did.
You were brave. Man, if that isn't a slap to the face. I'm about to dismiss him when someone else interrupts me.
Excuse me, but are you in the wrong room? This audition is...
Who the fuck is this guy?
I'm not sure what you thought you were doing up there, but it certainly was not singing.
Another student sits behind Mayu. He sounds like a teacher, but you know what? Whatever. I think we are in college age, I guess. I don't even know what this... Nothing makes sense. The world is falling apart. He's wearing an Ace Academy without teal stripes, so he isn't a pilot. Oh, is that what that means? Mayu merely glances over at the student, but otherwise doesn't react to his presence. Maybe he's one of her music friends. She must have asked him to sit in on our auditions to help us judge who would be a good fit. Despite the new guy's scathing comments, Bill doesn't seem fazed.
I did my very best, and that's all I could have done.
Which is fair, you know what?
I have no professional training, but I am very glad of my performance.
Cool. Take that positivity straight back home and practice.
That's great. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, thanks. We won't be in touch, even though I was going to say that, but whatever. His friend crosses his arms and waits for Bill to leave. Once Bill leaves, he is immediately replaced by another student. We didn't say next. We gotta discuss. He's in an Ace uniform, but contrastly, his long, dark hair, falls to mid-back and covers one eye.
Hi, my name is Slasher, and I'll be singing an original song I wrote myself.
Who the fuck is named Slasher? My god. You're either an expert drummer or a fucking serial killer.
Hi.
He cuts Mayu off in the middle of her greeting. It didn't seem cut off, but whatever. And screams in a harsh voice. Why would you say... You don't say death to the metal. That's not how that works. Oh, God. I scream over Slasher before my ears literally begin to bleed. My voice bleeds, though. Thank you! I think we've heard enough. Mayu's eyes are wider than I've ever seen them. Oh! She flinches every time Slasher belts out a word.
Thanks. If you could please stop for a second.
That sounds fucking distressed. Her friend clamps his hands over his ears and cringes in pain.
Stop, for the sake of our sanity.
Slasher finally quiets down, but looks confused.
Are you trying to turn us all into raving psychopaths?
His name is
Because
Slash.
the only effect constant yelling has on me is making me angry.
What? I haven't even gotten to the killing part yet. Here, listen.
I think the point is that we didn't want to hear that. Also, that's kind of real tame.
No!
No! Simultaneously. Slasher pauses again. May's friend looks like he's about to speak again, but we silenced him with death glares. What the hell, dog? Yo, what the hell, dog? Is this a positive affirmation or a negative one? I don't know. It's in the center. I think I've gone down. That's quite possibly the worst song I've ever heard. I would say more, but I can't hear myself over the ringing in my ears. Response Slasher opens his mouth, ready to belt out another line. Mayu immediately stops him.
Wait! Your song is definitely very original. But it's not quite the direction we're going for this band.
Whatever. You guys can't even begin to comprehend my genius.
Correct. Leave. We're stupid. Go away. Slasher turns on his heel. Honestly, Screamo is fine. Like, death metal, cool. It's just not for me. Also, not for most people. Which is fine. You know, it's not supposed to. Slasher turns on his heel and walks out of the room. Breathe a sigh of relief, but brace myself for the next audition. Which is gonna be good, or something. It's rule 3. A girl walks in, she's wearing her ace uniform and has dark hair pulled back into a messy ponytail. She seems normal so far, but I don't want to get my hopes up. Hello! She smiles warmly and waves.
Hi.
She's actually mute.
My name is Mitsuki.
You fucking ruined my joke. Go out and do it again! Mayu seems hopeful.
Feel free to begin whenever you're ready.
Mitsuki nods and takes a deep breath. Her voice shakes as she sings a soft melody, but grows in power as she gains confidence. Mayu and I blink at each other. She's actually good. Close my eyes and find myself getting lost in Mitsuki's voice. Before long, her song is done. See? Rule 3. Waits nervously for our feedback. Mayu stands at her feet and suddenly her chair wobbles. Chair falls over.
You were wonderful! You have a powerful voice which would perfectly complement our instruments and the emotion behind your song. I could feel what you were singing.
We're kind of a punk band, though. Mitsuki blushes at Mayu's praise.
Thank you.
Yo, dog, that was blazing hot, dog. I'm fucking saying it. You, girl, in it to win it. Seriously, that was blazing hot. I bet you could sing the phone book. What? I bet you could sing the phone book and I would still be blown away. Sugi breaks into a wide smile. The random guy raises a hand.
Excuse me, but what was that?
Yo, dog. Obviously confused. I'm not sure what this guy is talking about either.
This good shy girl act is so played out. Where's the confidence, the fire, and for God's sake, have you ever heard of a comb?
I mean, that's a stylistic choice. Sugi runs her hands through her hair.
I'm sorry. My last class was physical education, and I was running a little late.
I lean closer to May. What's with their friend? He's kind of a jerk.
Wait, I thought he was your friend.
We stare at each other for a second, then focus our attention on the mysterious guy. Hey. He glances over at us. Who the fuck are you?
Excuse me?
Look, neither of us told you to come here. He pulls a face of disgust.
How dare you? Don't you know who I am?
Clearly not, as I asked who you are. Are you stupid? No. And he shakes her head. The guy scoffs.
Clearly, I have made a terrible mistake. You peasants wouldn't know greatness if it bit you in the ass.
I'm still waiting for it. Are you gonna bite? Is it gonna be you? Or is it gonna be actual greatness? You're gonna bite me in the ass and do it on the way out. The loud sniff of disdain, oh my god, he swagalliciously exits the classroom. Fucking what? Awkward.
So,
Awkward.
did I pass?
Yes, we'd love for you to join the band. Though, he was sort of right. Don't just be shy. Do some stuff in the mirror. You know, talk to do the whole singing to yourself thing. Mayu's already got the thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. We have your information, so we'll let you know when our next practice will be, and hopefully we'll see you there.
Like, I'm not gonna be a dick about it,
Yes,
but
I'll be there.
be more confident.
Okay, thank you again.
Grinning from ear to ear, Mitsuki practically skips out of the room.
Is it strange that I feel kind of nervous?
How come?
I don't know. I'm really excited. I'm already getting ideas for new pieces that will incorporate her voice. So, I don't know why I'm so nervous.
You're nervous-sighted. It's a normal emotion. It's probably because after how bad these previous auditions were, there was only 3 total. We're hoping this good one isn't a fluke.
Maybe.
She smiles at me.
We should probably clean up. I think our reserved time is running out.
You only had 3 auditions. What about the other ones in line? After Mayu and I clean up the music room, we part ways so we can go to class. So she can go to class. Can't wait to see what kind of music the 3 of us will create together. Make my way towards the cafe to meet with our account manager from Dashu. I try to anticipate what kind of questions he'll ask about Eagle so I can have answers ready. You know, he said this wasn't an interview, but I still want to make a good impression. Well, then be yourself. He clearly wants to meet the person and your technology and then steal it. He doesn't care about how professional you are. Or, well, her. I don't know. They. As I enter the cafe, I sweep my gaze across the room and spot a man wearing a Dishu jacket. That must be him. After ordering a cup of tea, I walk over to greet him. Hello! Whoa, he is all business. The man faces me and I'm surprised by how young he looks. He only seems to be a couple years older than us. Then who else are you? Than you. I'm Ethan Seiko. Don't let the last name dissuade you. The pilot for Eagle from Ace 204911. Smiles and gestures to the seat across from him. I accept the seat.
Thanks for meeting me on such short notice.
Ooh,
As
hello.
I'm sure you know, I'm Yuri Ariev, your account manager with Dasho.
Good to hear. Waitress places our drinks on the table. He takes a sip from his drink and seems pleasantly surprised. That must be some good coffee.
I'm not going to put you on the spot, but I am curious about a few things.
Don't ask me about my voice. About the Eagle?
Eagle?
He looks genuinely confused. I guess my intel is incorrect.
No, about Hyperdrive.
Hyperdrive? That was a team I played for at CINY. Looks like Yuri did his homework on me. Still under their NDA. Yeah, sure, ask away. I'll try to answer the best I can. He smiles.
I am more interested about the team and sponsorship dynamics in the West. I've researched that companies have official teams in the school rather than just sponsoring a different team from time to time.
I nod. That's right.
Hyperdrive is an S-ranked division team at CINY. That's quite the accomplishment. I can see why you transferred into Ace with a history like that.
It's because I'm amazing. Hard work pays off. I'm a natural. I was just their primary backup. I'm the best. Really, it was pretty easy, to be honest. Very green.
Very confident. Interesting. What were your teammates like?
Hyperdrive had about 20 pilots on the team. I didn't know all of them well, but I made a few friends. Takes another sip from his coffee.
Ah, yes. I've heard the official company teams tend to recruit purely from an efficiency and winning standpoint. There's even internal competition within the team to see who are the strongest pilots.
Yeah, it's real weird. I nod.
Which means your solo rank must have been strong if you were the primary backup after the starting 4.
Yeah, although I can't say everyone was pleased with the first year being a primary backup. Here he chuckles.
I take it the more senior members of the team weren't pleased.
Oh, I was at gunpoint more times than I can count. Yep, because of that, most of the people I considered to be close were other first years. But some of the seniors who already on the starting lineup would help me train.
Sounds like there was a very split dynamic among the team, which is not surprising given how large it is. It's hard to foster close camaraderie when everyone competes for the same spots.
Right? It was weird and I hated it. There are definitely a lot of cliques that formed within the group. I tried to stay away from any drama and was just focused on bringing up my rank.
How well do you think that model works compared to the model here?
I pause. The pressures are different, but I do believe smaller teams make more efficient teams. More invested in your personal... you're more invested in your personal training and development, not because there's a looming pressure that someone is just a number away from replacing you, but because you're an important member of your team. And of course, you end up fostering closer relationships with the teammates. The whole sportsmanship process here is incredibly imbalanced. Yuri nods understandingly. Honestly, I'm grateful you agreed to sponsor us. We were rejected a few times before, and Yuna was real disappointed by how unwilling most companies were to consider us.
Your team at Ace is a little unique. Even though you guys are an S-ranked division team, because you're a new team with no history of performance, you're also considered high risk.
Which makes sense, I get that.
Yeah, it's hard to gauge whether your team is a strong up-and-comer or if your entry into this division was a fluke. Most companies don't like that uncertainty.
Now, most companies maybe need to take a chance every once in a while, you know? If that's the case, how come you decided to take that risk? He grins.
I know good talent when I see it.
Well, that doesn't eliminate the risk factor.
If I'd been too afraid to take risks, I never would have landed Yudai. When I signed him on, he was a new pilot, but already showed so much potential.
Yeah, see, this is a lot of, like, even in real life, more companies should take risks other than sequel padding. I'm referring to the movie industry.
What happened to him?
Also, I guess games.
The least I could do is to help his sister, especially after seeing how his death affected her.
Wait, what happened?
You don't know?
No, that's why I'm asking. Clearly, I don't know.
You should probably talk to Yuna.
Okay. Oh, sure. An uncomfortable silence settles while we both sip at our drinks. Once he downs the last of his coffee, he checks his phone and then smiles politely.
I have to run to another meeting. Thanks again for stopping in to chat with me, and I'm sure we'll see each other soon.
Yep, glory Russia. Glory to Rostotska. I say my goodbye and take another sip of my drink as I watch him leave. What happened to Yuna's brother? How come she never mentioned him to me? Because you barely know each other, dickhole. Questions race through my mind, but I clear them away as I finish my drink. I shouldn't drive myself crazy thinking about questions I don't have the answers to. Next time I see Yuna, I'll ask. Or I won't, as that's a personal matter. In the meantime, I still have time before I should go home. What should I do to clear my head? Obviously, I should do Valerie. I've been slacking a little on my training, and I can feel myself falling slightly behind in physical education. I needed to be in peak condition for our match this week, so it's time to hit the gym. When I arrive at the rec center, I head straight to the lockers to change. Afterward, I walk towards the main gym, but decide to go around the back entrance. It's closer to the weight section, so I don't have to weave through the cardio equipment. To follow the new route, I walk past the rec center's group. Sorry, the ER versus RE sort of threw me off. I'm Canadian, after all. Group classrooms. There are no classes scheduled at this time, so I'm surprised to see a familiar lone figure pummeling a freestanding punching bag. Why is it freestanding? Freestanding. Valerie. She pauses and her hair whips across her face as she turns towards the sound of my voice.
Oh, it's you.
Glad to see you too. Instead of biting back with her usual witty retort, Valerie refocuses on the punching bag and throws another jab. That's an A. Never seen her like this before. It's almost as if she's dynamic, a real three-dimensional human. With a fierce scowl, that murderous look in her eye, she kind of reminds me of Coward. Jeez, what did that thing ever do to you?
It's what it didn't do.
What didn't it do? That ought to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I, of course, am Keywii. You've been great too, and you yourself a delightful day. Goodbye!